rivalries here.
Hey everyone, this is videostoeatto, where we dive into the topics we're chewing on. Today, I want to talk about something pretty fascinating that's been happening in the hero shooter space, and that is Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals has absolutely exploded onto the scene, and honestly, I think it's done what many thought was impossible. It's managed to dethrone Overwatch 2 as the go-to hero shooter. So let's get right into it and break down exactly how that happened. Now, when Marvel Rivals was first announced, I'll admit I was a little bit skeptical. As a culture, I feel like we've had major superhero fatigue, and we've seen countless games try to compete with Overwatch. And most of them end up in the gaming graveyard. Like, remember Battleborn? Exactly, and I don't even have to talk about the newest example.
Come on, let's go!
But Marvel Rivals, it feels like they did something different. They've learned from everyone else's mistakes, and more importantly, I feel like they've learned from Overwatch 2's missteps. First off, let's talk about what Marvel Rivals got right. The game launched with 35 heroes, and that's the same amount of heroes Overwatch 2 launched with. And that's just not, random characters, but it's fan favorites that everyone wanted to play. None of them were locked behind battle passes, but I want to get to that a little bit later. Each character feels unique, and here's the kicker, I feel like, they're all actually powerful.
Tops and flips backwards to face the camera before falling into a headfirst dive is just full of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen.
No, not like that, okay? But when I'm flying as Iron Man and maximum pulsing pools or playing, the best tank this side of bronze is Magneto, the game feels amazing. The way Overwatch handled the Battle Pass and Hero Unlocks was honestly the worst part about the launch. You had to grind for weeks just to play the new hero, and it was kind of terrible because, if you want to play as Renata or another person, right, or like this new guy.
The best defense! Stop it!
Every 14 minutes, there's a knife crime across England and Wales.
Okay, no one likes that guy. But, it took them a year and a half to reverse that decision. And Marvel Rivals, took one look at them, said, nah, we're good, and every hero is available from the start. There's no grinding or battle pass requirements to unlock them. You just pick your favorite Marvel character and jump in. Speaking of monetization, let's just talk about it, right? Marvel Rivals went purely cosmetic, which I think everyone enjoys. We've had years of people trying to get us to swipe our credit cards.
You are 6 hours into playing Battlefield, and you run out of ammo in your clip, and we ask you for $1 to reload. You're really not very price sensitive at that point in time.
And so, yes, there's a battle pass, but it's only skins, the emotes and sprays, and they're not just recolors like Overwatch. They feel like complete model changes with custom effects, the animations. When Doctor Strange gets a new skin, it feels like it's an actual variant. It's not just a different colored cloak. Look at these skins, look how cool they are, and then look at Overwatch skins. They're just completely different. I feel like Blizzard doesn't care anymore. But what did Marvel's do to stand out besides just the cosmetics and the battle pass? Let's talk about their maps, because that's where it really all begins for me. What I love about the maps is that instead of a generic futuristic city, we're fighting in locations Marvel fans recognize. Instead of battling it out in, a payload map in New York City, you're in a destroyed Latveria or, a futuristic Wakanda. They've also taken a page from Battlefield's playbook or, Blizzard's failed promises, but with a twist. So they have, destructible environments, but they come back. So you're not gone without them forever. If there's like a really dynamic piece of cover that you need, it will come back. But also, you can destroy it and help you push forward during the maps, during the battle.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
It just adds another dynamic element, and you have to constantly change your strategy to what's going on the map and react to what other characters are actually doing. It's not just about you, it's about everyone. But where this game really shines, it's the gameplay. You know, they took the hero shooter formula and actually involved it. The team synergy system is honestly one of the best things I've ever seen. The fact that Overwatch doesn't have anything like that is shocking. You know, when Storm and Thor combine their ultimates, you got, you know, this massive lightning storm that can clear entire objectives. It's just amazing. You know, the team competition matters. But everyone feels powerful, so even if, you know, you're getting trolled and you have a whole team of duelists, you could all still win the game as long as no one's throwing. The interactions matter more than just, we need a tank, we need a healer. In my opinion, that's what's the best team, like, level up mechanic to make sure you actually win the game. You know, and the numbers don't lie either. Since its release, Marvel Rivals has consistently maintained higher player numbers than Overwatch 2. We're talking about, like, you know, I think I researched a 40% larger daily active player base. You know, the Twitch viewership, it's not even close. Marvel Rivals tournaments are pulling viewers that Overwatch hasn't seen since its original launch, which is, you know, kind of shocking. You know, even the pro players are making a switch. You've probably seen the tweets from the former Overwatch League pro players. You know, they're jumping ship left and right. And, you know, I can't really blame them. The tournament scene in Marvel Rivals is thriving, with both official and community run events happening. We just had one happen with XUC.
Dude, XQC is a genius. He's a savant. He's a legend of our time.
More staggers, more staggers.
Dude, he's a legend of our time, bro.
Oh, he was lit. My bad.
We're alive during his presence.
We gotta chill.
Imagine that.
Yeah, we're not so far.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. What the fuck is he doing? Why the fuck is he in their spawn? What the fuck is he doing?
But, you know, maybe the most important difference is the communication. The Marvel Rival team actually cares and talks to the community. Their Discord is popping off. I mean, they're posting community, like, polls. They're having Q&As. They're hosting the tournaments. It's wild to see, you know, game directors actually respond to their players in real time and players engage with the community. And looking ahead, you know, Marvel Rivals already dropped 2 new heroes, and we have more coming in the future. You know, they said they're going to be regular content drops every season with new heroes. You know, the roadmap is clear and consistent. Overwatch, you know, you're lucky if you get 1 hero, and, you know, they're all kind of dog shit. You know, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just the truth. You know, no game is perfect, but it definitely shows that the hero shooter genre, you know, needed the shakeup, and sometimes the best way to beat the king is to, you know, rewrite the rules entirely. So yeah, you know, that's why I think Marvel Rivals did it. Drop a comment below on your favorite hero. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, and, you know, I hope you enjoyed your meal.